Welcome to Real Talk 1111, the podcast where we tackle real issues with practical solutions. I'm your host, Jilly Ray, and today we're addressing a pressing concern that affects many of us, inflation. Specifically, we'll be discussing ways low-income individuals can fight inflation and protect their financial well-being. With rising costs and stagnant wages, it's more important than ever to find strategies that can help stretch every dollar. Inflation can feel like an invisible force chipping away at your hard-earned money. Prices rise, but your income doesn't always keep pace. It's a challenge, but there are ways to combat inflation and make your money go further. Let's dive into some practical tips and strategies. Creating and sticking to a budget is crucial. Knowing exactly where your money is going helps you identify areas where you can cut back. Tip: use budgeting tools and apps to track your spending. Allocate funds for essentials like housing, utilities, food, and transportation first. Then see where you can reduce non-essential spending. Differentiate between needs and wants. Focus on purchasing what you truly need and delay or eliminate spending on non-essential items. Tip: make a list before you go shopping and stick to it. This can help you avoid impulse purchases that add up over time. Cook at home and plan meals. Eating out is convenient but expensive. Cooking at home can save a significant amount of money. Tip: plan your meals for the week, make a grocery list, and buy in bulk where possible. Consider cooking larger portions and freezing leftovers for future meals. Take advantage of community resources. Many communities offer resources that can help lower your expenses, such as food banks, clothing drives, and public transportation services. Tip: research local organizations and government programs that provide assistance. Utilize these resources to offset some of your living costs. Use coupons and discounts. Look for coupons, discounts, and loyalty programs to save on groceries and other essentials. Tip: websites and apps like RetailMeNot, Honey, and Rakuten can help you find discounts and cashback offers. Don't forget to check out store-specific apps for additional savings. Let's talk about ways to increase your income, even if it's just a little bit. Every extra dollar can help when fighting inflation. Explore gig economy opportunities. Consider taking on gig economy jobs like driving for rideshare services, delivering food, or freelance work. These jobs offer flexible hours and can supplement your income. Tip: platforms like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and Fiverr can help you find gigs that fit your schedule. Sell unused items. Selling items you no longer need can bring in extra cash. Consider having a garage sale or using online platforms. Tip: websites like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist are great for selling used items. Be sure to take clear photos and write detailed descriptions to attract buyers. Invest in your skills. Improving your skills can open up opportunities for better paying jobs. Look for free or low cost training programs and educational resources. Tip: websites like Coursera, Khan Academy, and local community colleges often offer affordable courses. Focus on skills that are in demand in the job market. Now let's hear from one of our listeners, Maria, who has found ways to combat inflation in her daily life.
Hi, I'm Maria. Inflation hit my family hard, but we found ways to manage. We started by cutting out unnecessary subscriptions and services. I also began cooking more at home and using a meal plan to minimize food waste. Additionally, I took on a part-time job as a virtual assistant, which helped boost our income. It hasn't been easy, but these changes have made a big difference.
Thanks for sharing, Maria. Your story is a great example of how small changes can add up to significant savings. Lastly, let's discuss some long-term strategies to protect your finances from inflation. Nine, build an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund can provide a financial cushion in times of need, helping you avoid high interest debt. Tip, start small if you need to. Aim to save $500 initially, then gradually build up to 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Consider inflation-resistant investments. If you're able to invest, look into options that typically perform well during inflation, such as Treasury inflation-protected securities, real estate, or certain types of stocks.
Tip: consult with a financial advisor to explore your options and find investments that suit your risk tolerance and financial goals.
11, stay informed. Keep an eye on economic trends and stay informed about inflation rates and financial news. This knowledge can help you make more informed financial decisions. Tip: subscribe to financial news outlets or podcasts and consider taking a basic financial literacy course if you're unfamiliar with these concepts. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Real Talk 1111. Remember, fighting inflation is about making smart, informed choices with your money. By budgeting wisely, cutting unnecessary expenses, finding ways to increase your income, and planning for the long term, you can protect yourself from the impacts of rising costs. If you found today's episode helpful, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with others. Let's continue the conversation on social media using the hashtag RealTalk1111. Until next time, stay informed, stay resilient, and keep fighting for your financial well-being. This is Jasmine Ray Blessett. Have a wonderful day. Podcast outro music playing.